Welcome to Things Uncovered. Today, we will discover what mutual funds are, how they work, why people invest in them, and how you can start your journey to financial freedom. Let's get started. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to Things Uncovered, and share this video with your friends and family. Your support helps us create more simple and informative videos to make learning easier for everyone.
We all have somewhere we want to end up financially. Maybe you are saving for a down payment on a house, putting away money for your child's education, or building a nest egg so you can eventually retire in comfort. Many people try to reach those financial destinations by picking their own individual stocks. But without years of training, doing that is like trying to drive yourself through a blinding blizzard with no map. It is incredibly stressful. It demands constant attention, and the chance of a crash is high. Mutual funds provide a shared way to travel. Thousands of people pool their money together to hire a professional travel agency. This shared vehicle gets everyone to their individual destination safely, without any of the passengers actually having to touch the steering wheel. The agency organizing the entire trip is the Asset Management Company, or AMC. They provide the offices, the specialized software, and the administrative team required to keep a large-scale travel operation running legally and smoothly. To actually drive the vehicle, the AMC hires a fund manager. This is your expert driver. They spend their days analyzing the markets, reading the road conditions, navigating around traffic, and avoiding potholes so you don't have to. Finally, you have the registrar and transfer agent, or RTA. Think of them as ticketing agents. They keep meticulous records of everyone's receipts, update the travel logs, and make sure your specific seat on the bus is perfectly accounted for. A mutual fund is a highly structured, professionally managed system. It is specifically designed to take the day-to-day anxiety out of growing your wealth. Before booking a ticket, the travel agency needs to do a quick motion sickness check. In the financial world, this is called risk profiling. They need to know how much turbulence your stomach can handle before you panic. If you get motion sickness easily, you might choose a liquid fund. This is the equivalent of a short, extremely safe cab ride across town. It is the perfect place to park cash you might need next week. You won't go very fast, but you will experience virtually zero turbulence. This table shows the yardsticks these funds must follow. A liquid fund is legally required to match its performance against a specific, safe standard. By sticking to these standards, the fund stays within the safety boundaries you signed up for. If you have a longer timeline and want regular income, you might choose a debt fund. This is like taking a steady, predictable train ride. It is safer than the open highway and moves at a reliable pace, though it isn't built to break any land speed records. Then there are equity funds. This is booking a high-speed flight. You are absolutely going to hit turbulence, and the plane might drop in altitude occasionally. If you have years to travel, staying in your seat until the plane breaks through the clouds is the best way to cross massive distances. Your expert driver handles that turbulence through a strategy called diversification. Instead of relying on just one single road, they map out dozens of alternate paths. If one company hits a roadblock, your vehicle keeps moving forward because your money is spread across many different routes. Taking the time to understand your personal timeline and your stomach for turbulence ensures you pick the exact right route. It prevents you from getting scared and jumping out of the vehicle right in the middle of the trip. Once you pick your route, you have two ways to pay for the journey. The first is a lump sum investment. This means paying for the entire trip up front. It works perfectly if you happen to have a large cash bonus or inheritance sitting idle in your bank account. But most of us pay out of our monthly salaries. That is where the SIP comes in. An SIP lets you buy your ticket mile by mile, contributing a fixed, comfortable amount from your bank account every single month. Investing a fixed amount of money every month turns market turbulence to your advantage through a principle called rupee cost averaging. When the market drops and prices are low, your fixed contribution buys a larger number of units. It is the exact same logic as filling up your gas tank on a day when fuel is incredibly cheap. Conversely, when the market surges and prices are high, that same monthly contribution buys fewer units at the expensive price. Because you automatically buy more units when cheap and fewer when expensive, your average cost per unit mathematically smooths out over the years. You remove the impossible stress of trying to guess the perfect time to enter the market. Starting your journey is a sequence of predictable, manageable steps because mutual funds are strictly regulated and built on a logical structure. Step 1. Define your destination. Know exactly what you are saving for and when you will need the money. Step 2. Check your stomach. Be honest with yourself about how much market turbulence you can tolerate. Step 3. Pick your route. Based on your timeline and risk appetite, choose whether a liquid, debt, or equity fund is the right vehicle for this specific goal. Step 4. Check the agency reviews. Look at the asset management company's history and the fund manager's track record before you trust them with your trip. Step 5. Start your engine. Set up an SIP. Even starting with a very small amount each month gets your vehicle moving forward and puts time on your side. You don't need to be a Wall Street mechanic to build lasting wealth. You just need to figure out where you want to go, pick the right vehicle, and let the experts do the driving.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe. It'll motivate me more to create more informative videos every week.